Right, Tony, so there's a power slider and a roller. Could you explain the difference and the benefits of each?
Yeah, can do. Right. Well, I think the first thing to note is that the roller is significantly heavier. And I've got about 7 years, 8 years experience of, in fact, I've been pushing 10 years experience of the roller. It's got some terrific benefits, I mean, I have to say. I firmly believe it's too heavy. However, it moves extremely easily. But I would argue that it moves too easily. And the ease with which it moves means that you don't engage the core and you don't engage the big muscles. And it was because of all the feedback that I got from PJ professionals that were teaching students that I introduced the slider. And the reason that I see the slider as being such a significant improvement is that A, it's lighter, so there isn't a fear factor as soon as you get hold of it, you feel as though you can manage this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be that heavy if you're looking to change motor skill. So one of the things that people immediately notice is that when they place the power slider on any hoop, and this can be used on any hoop, you know, I have plenty of people who've got other hoops who purchase power sliders from me.
Okay.
And swap over, you know, now as a consequence, the people are moving to power sliders because it engages the core and it engages the bigger muscles. You have to engage those in order to build the motion. And what it does is it builds a film of rubber, a light film of rubber around the hoop.
Yep.
And that is deliberate. I mean, I must have had 30, 40 different sliders come through with different types of rubber to make sure that it didn't put an excessive amount of rubber on here, but it did put some on. And the reason for that is that it builds up a level of resistance. So what this does, that the roller cannot do, is, and you've spotted it earlier when we've had these discussions, is that when you're at this position here, and you start the transition, you feel the lag as it's coming down. Yeah. Whereas when you're actually in here with the roller, and you get up to this position here, the weight of it will take over. So sometimes what will happen is it will get to the point of impact before everything else. Before everything else, which is not what you want. So it really is that simple. And then the other thing that we did, we've always had, there's been short rollers, short sliders, but what we did was we introduced a long, lighter power slider, particularly for juniors and for ladies, because it moves much easier, but you get the same effect. You still have to engage the core and the big muscles. So it really is that simple. Good piece of kit, just an improvement on, power slide is just an improvement on what's gone before, really.
Awesome. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. See you in the next video.